Hey guys, my name is Chelsea. I am hopping on here to give you guys kind of just some information about me. I am 34 years old. I live in Oregon. I have two kids. My daughter is 11 and my son is 6. And back in July of this last year, I hopped on with doing network marketing. Um, and I've worked in medical for about 9 years. I was a medical assistant from 2016 until about February of 2023. And then I became a behavioral health case manager, and I did that for about a year. And I just recently retired out of corporate, and I'm very happy I did. I was sick of the 9 to 5 corporate grind. I just knew that I was meant for more. I knew that God had more in store for me. And I full fledged trust Him to go all in on myself and invest into an amazing, amazing multi billion-dollar company and become my own brand and business owner. So I have been doing that, like I said, since July of this last year. I work in an amazing community in high ticket. And I just love being able to be a more present mom, be here for my kids. I have been the breadwinner in my life for the last 7 years by myself. And I just knew that when I came upon this on my news feed on my Facebook page, this was something that I was meant to do. I knew in my spirit that God had more for me. And so when I had jumped full in on myself into high ticket, I was nervous, of course. I was nervous, but I knew that I wasn't about to stay where I was. I have been through many, many different things and seasons and trials in my life. And, God has always showed up for me. He's always been there for me. He's always, showed me the better version of myself and the what could be. And I just knew that I wasn't going to stay in the current situation of my financials with the massive amount of inflation that is going on in our country. Um, so I reached out to one of my girls that I was following and saw that she was doing this side hustle. And I was like, what's going on? What is this? And so I started following her and I started following her really closely. And then when I noticed that, it was legit and she was making real money, I was like, okay, what is going on here? So I reached out and I just knew that I needed a change. I had prayed to God to bring me a change and something that could set me up for life. Something that was along, the lines of what I already enjoy doing. I've always been that person that I really love helping people, and just being a supportive advocate, to encourage them, in their life, whatever that may look like. And when I realized that I could do this from my phone, that I could do this from, my laptop, tablet, whatever, and I can make my own schedule and only have to do it like, 3 to 4 hours a day, I was like, "Okay, I got this." And then when I saw the amazing health benefits as well, to the investment opportunity, I was all in. I have dealt with autoimmune problems for a really long time, couple years now. I'm also a type 1.5 late onset diabetic. So my body acts like a type 1. Um, and I got this a couple years ago. And so it's put a really big toll on my life. But I noticed that since I've been using our amazing medical grade product and products, that my life has changed drastically. My physical health has changed drastically. My kids' life has changed drastically, as well as my pets, um, just from this living water. It is seriously one of the best investments I've ever invested into in my life. But what I also love is the community of people that I get to, call my work family. Um, I've never had such support, in any job. Um, but even though we're independent, business owners, we support each other, we lift each other up, we help, um, kickstart whatever we need to for each other to better our business and to be better in our businesses. And that's one thing that is just absolutely phenomenal, in this. And I just am so thrilled that I have the free training to be able to do what I need to do for my business, and myself. And, we're constantly in talking about mindset and talking about what that looks like for your business and your future self and your potential prospects and business partners. Um, it's just mind blowing. And we recently changed platforms, and ever since the change, it's just been amazing. Um, Totally different world, different atmosphere, different environment, different energy. We constantly come in with a high energy of positivity and support and love. And I'm just I'm stoked. I'm stoked to see where God leads me, where He leads this community, and the people that He is bringing into my life in this community and in my own, downlines and all of that. And I love how it's a work smarter, not harder mentality. We don't have to have all this, inventory. We don't have to pay a monthly quota to keep in the business. We never derank. You know, direct sales is where it's at. Um, Online network marketing is where it's at. And we need to open our mind to just being better in that. And realizing that there are multiple streams of income out there that can be utilized from online and free apps and all of that. And that's what I love about this is I'm presenting that to people, and you know getting to be a part of that journey with them, and just seeing how it changes their lives is phenomenal, because I know it changed mine. It changed mine drastically, not just my financials, but time freedom, and my mindset, and the constantly working on me and myself's future, is just it's wonderful. um and I just love that I can do this wherever I'm at. Like if I'm at my son's soccer practice, I can run my business. And if I'm at my daughter's dance practice, I can run my business. If I'm, you know, out and about and walking my dogs, like I can run my business. Like it's just, it's crazy to me what, we've been taught for so long. Wake up, go to work the 9 to 5, come home, don't see our family, do it again, do it again, do it again. And I was burnt out. I was burnt out on the corporate life. I was burnt out on never seeing my children and never being able to be present. And with this, I can. And the compensation plan is absolutely phenomenal. Um, we, we have a golden ticket here. We have an amazing opportunity that is a once in a lifetime thing. Um, there's plenty of spaces of different platforms. This one is by far the best of the best, the best of the best. And I am just so happy to be a part of such a humble community, that has such integrity and just wants the best for others. Because that's where in the world we need to do better. And that's what I love about what we're doing here is that we are doing better. And so this is kind of just, yeah, an introduction, for me. Um, I just really felt it on my heart, that God was calling me to something bigger than me. And I am just really, really excited to see where He moves in me, in the business and my business partners, and just all around, because life's too short. life's too short to not live that dream life that you've always wanted. To be able to go on that vacation with your family that you have always dreamed of, but never had the financials to be able to make that happen. And with this, you can. And, it's just blows me away the amount of money that we are working with here. Like, it just never thought I'd see the day, but I am. And it is absolutely mind blowing and life changing. And yeah, so this is, like I said, my first introduction. I eventually plan to make a podcast, just in general, about my business, but then also, my faith over fear is huge. I've been through a lot in my life that has required me to have a lot of faith over the stresses in my life and the situation at hand. And so I am really excited to see what God does with this. And I encourage you, subscribe, follow, whatever that looks like. Just know that I am out here presenting an opportunity to help you gain financial freedom, but also time freedom. And I will heavily advocate for that and continue to advocate for that because I want the best for people. That is something that God has always just put on my heart, is to help others and to be able to um, encourage and lift them up in whatever they may be going through in their life. So like I said, keep an eye out for my podcast channel. And yeah, so moving forward with that. So anyways, guys, thanks for being on here with me and just being a support for what I'm doing in my life and my future and my kids' life, my fiance's life, all those things. So much love to y'all and God bless. And we will get together soon. So take care, guys.